Stanislav Mikita was born in Stanislav Guoth on May 20, 1940 and died on August 7, 2018. He was a Slovak-born Canadian professional ice hockey player for the Chicago Blackhawks of the National Hockey League, generally regarded as the best center of the 1960s. In 2017, he was named one of the 100 greatest NHL players. Mikita was born in Sokolce, Slovak Republic as Stanislav Guoth and raised in a small farming community there until late 1948, but moved to St. Catharines, Ontario, as a young boy. He was adopted by his aunt and uncle, Anna and Joe Mikita, who gave him their surname. After 3 starring junior seasons with the St. Catharines Teepees of the Ontario Hockey Association, Mikita was promoted to the parent Chicago Blackhawks in 1959-60. In his second full year, in 1961, the Blackhawks won their 3rd Stanley Cup. The young center led the entire league in goals during the playoffs, scoring a total of 6. The following season was his breakout year. Stan Mikita became a star as center of the famed Scooter line, with right-wing Ken Wharram and left-wingers McDonald and Doug Mohns. Combining skilled defense and a reputation as one of the game's best faceoff men using his innovative curved stick, Mikita led the league in scoring 4 times in the decade, tying Bobby Hull's year-old single-season scoring mark in 1966-67 with 97 points, a mark broken 2 years later by former teammate Phil Esposito and currently held by Wayne Gretzky. The 1967-68 season, an 87-point effort from Mikita, was the last year a Chicago player won the scoring title until Patrick Kane's 106-point 2015-16 season. In his early years, Mikita was among the most penalized players in the league, but he then decided to play a cleaner game and went on to win the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy for particularly sportsmanlike conduct combined with excellence twice. Mikita's drastic change in behavior came after he returned home from a road trip. His wife told him that while their daughter, Meg, was watching the Blackhawks' last road game on television, she turned and said, "Mommy, why does Daddy spend so much time sitting down?" The camera had just shown Mikita in the penalty box again, from Mikita's autobiography I Play to Win. During his playing career, in 1973, Mikita teamed up with Chicago businessman Irv Tiahnybik to form the American Hearing Impaired Hockey Association, AHIHA, to bring together deaf and hard of hearing hockey players from all over the country, and he founded the Stan Mikita School for the Hearing Impaired, inspired by a friend's deaf son who was an aspiring goalie. He also helped bring the Special Olympics to Chicago, bringing his family out to volunteer at races. Mikita and teammate Bobby Hull were a well-known forward duo in the 1960s, gaining notoriety for using sticks with curved blades. Such sticks gave a comparative advantage to shooters versus goaltenders. As a result, the NHL limited blade curvature to 1/2 in 1970. Mikita reportedly began the practice after his standard stick got caught in a bench door, bending the blade before he hit the ice. He soon was borrowing a propane torch from team trainers to create a deliberate curve. Mikita's later years were marred by chronic back injuries, leading to his retirement during the 1979-80 season. At that time, only Gordie Howe and Phil Esposito had scored more points in the NHL, and just 6 players had appeared in more games. Mikita was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1983, and into the Slovak Hockey Hall of Fame in 2002. After retiring, Mikita became a golf pro at Kemper Lakes Golf Club. His other business interests, under Stan Mikita Enterprises, included making the small plastic sauce containers that accompany chicken nuggets at McDonald's. He owned Stan Mikita's Village Inn in the 1960s and 1970s, located in the Oak Brook Shopping Center, Oak Brook, Illinois. Mikita provided the foreword to the children's book My Man Stan by Tim Wendell. Mikita is featured as a main character in the book. He became a goodwill ambassador for the Blackhawks organization, and in fall of 2011, the Blackhawks raised a statue honoring Mikita at Gate 3½ at Chicago's United Center. For 3 decades the Blackhawks Alumni Association has hosted an annual golf tournament named in Mikita's honor. On May 24, 2011, Mikita was diagnosed with oral cancer and would be undergoing external beam radiation therapy. On January 30, 2015, the Chicago Tribune released this statement: Stan has been diagnosed with suspected Lewy body dementia, a progressive disease, and was under the care of compassionate and understanding caregivers. In June, it was revealed that due to his illness, he has no memory of his former life and is being cared for by his wife Jill. Mikita is currently 14th in regular season points scored in the history of the NHL, and just 3 other players, Steve Yzerman, Alex Delvecchio, and Nicholas Lidstrom, have appeared in more games while playing for only one team over their careers. Mikita appeared as himself in a cameo role in the film Wayne's World, which featured a Stan Mikita donut shop, spoofing the Canadian donut chain Tim Hortons, co-founded by Hockey Hall of Fame member Tim Horton. A restaurant named Stan Mikita's and closely resembling the movie's version opened in 1994 at the Virginia Amusement Park Kings Dominion and at Paramount Caro Inns in Charlotte. Mikita died at the age of 78 on August 7, 2018, 3 years after his family announced that he had been diagnosed with dementia with Lewy bodies. He died at 78 years old.